Hey, welcome sports lovers. Jay Stoyan here for a special edition of Press Box. Like I've always said, October is the most exciting time for sports lovers. All major four sports leagues on the go, Major League Baseball playoffs, the NHL kicks off today, NFL Week 6, and the NBA will soon get going. So let's get right into it. Before I do, again, this is a special edition of Press Box. I'm stepping in for Casey McKay and Dave Stevens, who are our regular hosts. I want to give a big shout out to our affiliates in the USA, Minnesota. I want to give a shout out to Gary Stein Stevens Sports Show, taking the USA by storm, and we're riding right along with them. So now you can watch sports either in the US or in Canada, all four major sports teams, plus all minor league sports, adaptable sports, accessible sports. So I want to thank the guys in Minnesota. You can check us all out online. You can tweet us, Facebook, Instagram, we're all over. Dave, I want to thank you. You're such a pillar, you're such a champ. So I want to thank Dave for introducing me to your team in the USA. And again, we're just spreading the word of sport, the love of sport. And if you want to participate or get involved, check us out, www.thedisabilitychannel.ca. We're very excited with the new developments. Let's get right into sports, and then we'll do some updates as we go along. So the NHL breakdown. The NHL started last night with 3 games on the ticket, including the Rangers in Tampa. Rangers got a little bit of revenge, 3-1. But let's talk about the Leafs, right? So Leafs open up against their number 1 rival, the Montreal Canadiens. We all know the last time we played them in the playoffs what happened. So I think we still have a bit bitter taste in our mouth regarding Montreal. They do have the number 1 pick, so we're going to see how he is going to go against our number 1 pick, Matthews. Let's break down the lines a little bit. I really love the first line. I think Bunting has made an amazing addition to Marner and Matthews. We're going to see if Marner's and Matthews stay together the whole season, because they're our two most powerful players, and we might have to split them up, but maybe not. So first line's intact. Let's go down the list here. Second line, Tavares, shocking. He's back tonight. Let's see how healthy he is. Let's see how he does. He's 32, $11 million paycheck. So we'll see how he does. We got a new guy on his side, Malgin, who spent 2 years in the Swiss League. An NHLer, but he spent 2 years over there. Actually, it's funny enough, he played Austin Matthews way back in the day. So we'll see how he does. And then you have Willie on the other side, Nylander. So Willie's going to do his job. He's got to really step up this year. We really need him to break loose and be like Marner and Matthews. He needs to step up. He really does. He needs to carry that line. Third line, Engvall, who's had an injury, so he's back tonight. Kerfoot, who's Mr. Steady. I think he'll do good on the third line. And then Kalle Jarnik. We signed this guy to big bucks. The jury's still out on him. I believe he's in Nashville for the last little while. So we'll see how he does. Third line, big contract. He's got to perform. Fourth line. So we got 2 new guys, Reese and Kubel in between Kemp. So the jury's out, but I like that they went younger and got rid of the big slow guys, Wayne Simmons and Kyle Clifford. Talk a little about Simmons a little bit later, but yeah, it was time to do the changeover. Big surprise, Nick Robinson didn't make the team. He had the best preseason. I don't know what's going on there. It's kind of disappointing. I really thought he'd make the team. Really think he should have made the team. I guess there's, inner squabbles, inside baseball as we call it, behind the scenes. Let's switch over to the defense now. Morgan, he's our stud with TJ Brody. I love TJ Brody because you never hear about him, meaning he's doing his job. Morgan, he's a number 1. Second pairing is going to be trouble. Muzzin, who's a year older, can't stay healthy. He's already got a sore back. And Justin Hall, God bless Justin Hall, but I don't know why we didn't keep Labushka. He had an element of toughness that we needed. Justin Hall, he's been with the team for a while now. Steady, but doesn't seem to be able to improve. So I'm a little leery about the second line. Muzzin, I don't know if he's going to be able to hold up. Then you go to the third line, And we have a 39/40-year-old, Giordano, great player, he's 40. Sandine, we all know the squabbles he had with the team, so he got to camp late, as we have a Leaf Cup here. Got to camp late, so we'll see. And then you got our 2 new goalies, Matt Murray and Samsonov. Well, the jury's out, but you know, we're all Leaf fans. We all want to think positive. They have had a great preseason, but that's preseason. And then we're all going to say, oh, they had a great regular season. Well, that's regular season. So we all know what's coming. So let's talk a little bit about in the news with Wayne Simmonds going after Steve Simmons. A lot of people have different views. Some people think Steve Simmons was out of line, being a little bit a racist. I don't know about that. He just pointed out 2 players that went different courses. Wayne Simmonds played in the league. He's still playing in the league for over a dozen years. The other guy maybe got blackballed. Maybe, who knows? Maybe, yeah, maybe it was a little bit offside, or maybe he just had a bad attitude. But for Wayne Simmonds to go after Steve Simmons with a threat on Twitter, I mean, I don't know. It's just, everybody's just so angry at each other. It's a real shame. Why don't we do this? Go Leafs go again. They're playing tonight against Montreal. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back with Press Box as we're going to go through other sports, the other 3 sports leagues, and I have some updates too. So stay tuned. You're watching Press Box. We'll be right back.